So I've just been reading this Schools Week article about how schools are shutting out vulnerable pupils. And I want to make it clear, this happens. We all know it does. But if we are going to talk about it, we also need to talk about why this is happening. And it's not because schools don't care. It's not because teachers don't want to include every child. It's because schools at the minute are expected to do the absolute impossible. I mean, first of all, schools have just got no money. Budgets are in absolute tatters. Outside agencies, they're nowhere to be seen. CAMHS, forget it. Speech therapy, months if not years. Social care, completely hollowed out. Yet schools are told they've got to meet the needs of all children with less and less resources to do that. Now, while schools are battling that, the budgets, the lack of support from outside agencies, we've also got an accountability system that punishes inclusive schools. Like, if you're taking children with high and complex needs, chances are your data may well dip, your results may well be worse, and Ofsted come in then and slap you with a bad grade. That means that you can be taken over as an academy, staff may well be replaced, and then the schools who don't take in kids, given the best grades, look outstanding. So you've almost got this situation where inclusive schools are punished and jobs are on the line because of that. And local authorities don't always help. Sometimes they'll downplay just how complex the needs are for certain children. Their funding is fudged. The support is non-existent. And if you're an LA school, you've got to comply with what the LA say. Whereas if you're a MAT, a multi-academy trust, you do have a little bit more wiggle room with that. I'm not saying every school is innocent. I know some places have a culture where children can be labelled, stigmatised, pushed aside, and that completely is unacceptable. But I think this article misses the bigger picture, that schools haven't just been left to plug the gaps, they've just been completely abandoned. This whole, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, there is no village anymore. Youth services, community hubs, family support, it's not there, and families are struggling. Inequalities are widening and schools are just expected to fix it all on top of teaching with no support, no help or tools to do it. So yeah, there may well be some schools out there that are shutting out pupils, and that can come from people having harmful attitudes towards that. I think that's few and far between though. I think for the vast majority of schools and teachers, they want to, desperately want to, but they're working in a system that's almost made true inclusion practically impossible. Now, if we want real change, we can't just be wagging a finger at schools. We've got to look at the whole system that says all children matter while making sure schools don't have the means to prove it.